Moin Leute, ich bin gerade nicht zu Hause, aber egal, ich hoffe, dass das Ganze trotzdem relativ okay aussieht für euch. Ähm, wir sind vor diesem letzten Spiel gegen die Bucks und ihr seht es gerade, wir haben gerade, ja, den Second Seed. Wir können First Seed nicht mehr holen, wir könnten aber noch eventuell den Second Seed verlieren. Ne, können wir nicht, sorry. Ähm, wir können nicht den Second Seed verlieren. Deswegen würde ich sagen, wir simulieren einfach bis zu den Playoffs. Win, easy. Boah. Most Valuable Player, 41 Punkte, 3,5 Rebounds, 12,2 Assists. Wir haben Luther Armstrong als Rookie of the Year. Alter! 13 Punkte pro Spiel, 8,8 Rebounds, 4,1 Assists. Sixth Man of the Year. Okay, okay. Digga, also ich muss ja mal so sagen, ne, der Rookie irgendwie hat schon bessere Stats als er hier, als Sixth Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year, 24,5 Punkte, 11,3 Rebounds. Skip Fall, 20,8, 9,2 und 4,1 als Most Improved Player. Paolo Banchero, Clutch Player of the Year, 29,4, 7,7, 4,2. Coach of the Year von den Raptors, 58,24 Bilanz. Und Executive of the Year, aber immer noch Austin Newsom, 27,25. 57, 25, doch, ja. Oh, NBA Cup MVP, AJ Mitchell. Ja, All-NBA First sind ich, Jokic, Booker, Wemby, Edwards. Nicht mal Luka. Luka Second? Ey, yo, Luka ist 91. Achso, wegen seiner Verletzung. Coop. Alter, Coop ist auf dem gleichen Rating wie ich. Giannis ist einfach noch besser als ich. Ich glaube, es gibt bisher nur 3 Spiele, die vielleicht... Okay, 4 Spiele, die besser sind als ich. Jokic, eigentlich denke ich Shea. Dann Wemby. Nummer 3. Giannis 4. Scheint aber auch so, als wenn ich relativ richtig liege. Defensive Play, Alter. Cooper war sogar Runner-Up. Der ist ein Rookie. Okay, auf in die Playoffs. Okay, wir spielen gegen die Cavs. Wir gucken aber mal kurz erstmal. Playoffs. Okay, erstmal Golden State hat es durchgeschafft gegen die Timberwolves und dann ging es hier Memphis gegen Timberwolves und dann die Timberwolves gewonnen. Heißt, in West wird es Dallas vs. Timberwolves werden. Sacramento gegen OKC tatsächlich, da hat Luka schon Game 1 gewonnen. Pelicans gegen Phoenix Suns und dann San Antonio Spurs gegen Golden State Warriors. Währenddessen hier drüben die Cleveland Cavaliers kommen durch als 7th Seed. Hier hat Washington tatsächlich gegen Charlotte gewonnen und hier haben sie wieder gegen die Knicks verloren. Heißt, Round 1 Toronto gegen New York Knicks, Magic gegen die Nets, Hawks gegen die Boston Celtics und Chicago, wir also gegen die Cavaliers. Heißt, ich werde aber das erste Spiel simulieren lassen. Sieg, sehr gut. 40, 3 und 15. Runde 2, auch Sieg, 44, 7 und 11. We're gonna sweep them. Boah, 58, 1 und 12. Mal gucken, ob wir die wirklich sweepen können. Ich weiß, ja, da habe ich nicht ein einziges Spiel gegen die Cavs gespielt, aber es ist Round 1. Come on. Oh, eine Niederlage. Sogar. Okay. Gentleman Sweep? Nein. Game 6. Es geht zu einem Game 7. Hallo? Das geht ja mal nicht. Also erst 3 Straight Wins und dann 3 Straight Losses. Ehrlich gesagt, ich überlege fast, ob ich die gewinnen lasse. Weil stell dich vor, wir haben erst mit den Bulls 3 in a row gewonnen, verlieren dann und dann könnte ich eventuell sagen, okay, ich gehe zu einem anderen Team. Das wäre zum Beispiel mein Trade Clause, hätte ich fast gesagt. Weil eigentlich, wenn man halt eben gut ist, wenn man mit einem Team gewinnt, verlässt man es nicht. Aber das wäre krass. Ticketjahr war 39 und 43. Egal, gehen wir mal rein da. Oh fuck.
Don't forget, Bulls fans, we still have tickets available for upcoming home games. Stop by one of our ticket booths or visit us online to get yours today.
Vom Upcoming Home Games. Was passiert denn eigentlich, wenn halt eben, ich weiß gar nicht, wie das dann ist, wird dann einfach gesagt, okay, gut, eventuell möglich hier von der, ich sag jetzt mal Homepage, Sie können gerne vorbuchen für den Fall, dass Sie durchkommen. Und wenn wir nicht durchkommen, ja okay, schade. Dann wird es nicht gemerkt, dann wird es nicht abgebucht. Und wenn doch, dann aber schon. Let's go. Okay, ich glaube, ich bin ready.
For a deciding game, players will need to squeeze tighter than ever. The Chicago Bulls have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
A hard-fought series, it will end here tonight. The deciding Game 7, Round 1 in the East. Happy to bring you all the action live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Sadiq Bey, Miles McBride out there with Mitchell. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. And for Chicago, they've got Keyshawn George. White is out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis. It's Beranger in at the 5, roaming the paint. You look at Chicago. Tonight, it's all hands on deck for them here at home. This is a Game 7.
Come on, Joel. Let's go.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, and I expect them to tighten up their rotation, play with more urgency.
Nein!
This game is huge. They're hoping the home crowd will help them.
And time now to go courtside with
That's so
Allen
fun,
LaForce for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. It's hard not to bring up LeBron's Big 3 Heat team when talking to MP about what they're accomplishing here. When I asked him about the comparisons, he told me, what an honor to be mentioned with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. Those guys inspired me. They built something together.
Als ob die das erwähnen. Weil das Ding ist, ich habe nämlich, bevor ich hierher gefahren bin, wo ich gerade bin, habe ich nämlich gegen dieses Heedles-Team ein Spiel gespielt. Das kann man ja machen. So quasi dein momentanes Legacy-Team gegen das von LeBron. Oder das von dem, wenn du es auswählst. Und ich habe das mal bei den Heats gemacht, habe da gewonnen. Und aber krass, dass sie das jetzt erwähnen.
In Miami, like what I'm building with my guys. They poured the foundation, and Allie, we're building on it. Guys, I get the feeling this might just be the beginning.
Hey, thanks. It sure sounds like MP has some big plans for this team.
Und ja, wir haben gethree-peated.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls.
Wenn ich sagen muss, ich wünsche mir so ein intensives Spiel, wie die Magic uns das eine Mal gegeben haben.
To McBride. Makes it off the glass.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Beranger.
Come on, was machst du?
MP up top, defended by McBride. White left side. Shot clock at 6. Back to MP. To the inside. Here's Buzelis.
Yes.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. And the layup falls. MP's got 8.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Pass to Mitchell for the 3. And Berger pulls it down. Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range.
Digga, ich wollte gerade passen.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Oh, es tut mir leid, Leute. Ein TO.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. McBride passes to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Got a hand on it. George, that's a 2-pointer.
Yes.
Calls for Chicago.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
Allen outside. Here's McBride, covered by MP. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. MP deciding where to go with it.
Komm mal, mach ihn.
And there's
Sehr gut.
George. That's good on the assist by MP. George has got his second bucket tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. MP dishes to George. Here's MP.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to White.
2 minutes.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for
Yes, sir. Aber es sieht schon mal gut aus. Wir wollen ihnen erst keine Chance in diesem Game 7 lassen.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Miles McBride. Mitchell outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you, a ton of traffic around him, big bodies, and Donovan Mitchell just so tough in there.
Oubre kicks to Poole. MP outside. Shoots from 12. Jared
Schade.
Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allen?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Cleveland played phenomenal. He contributed 31 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's MP. Jared Allen making his last shot. And here's MP for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The shot no good. Tyson. Chicago leading by 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams finds MP. Bulls moving the ball around. And here is Poole. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, MP. And
Oh, als ob.
gets it to go.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken
Das ist
charge
trotzdem noch als
of this
skizziert hat, das ist krass.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And will be...
Let's go.
And we're back courtside at game. With some changes. Austin Reeves comes in for Toppin, and MP subbed in for Lillard. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Doherty. Bay comes in for Keon Ellis. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Hawkins. And Miles McBride subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Let's go, Austin.
So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Austin Reeves out there with Oubre. Then it's MP. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Booz Ellis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Allen, a screen on Poole. They get it back. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Pass to Booz Ellis. And then Booz Ellis with the dunk.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
McBride passes to Bay. And stolen by MP. Here's Booz Ellis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Booz Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 15-point game. Pass to Bay. There's the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Chicago leading by 12. Here's MP. Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Tyson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bay with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Tries to save it.
Na, okay, unser zum Glück. Ich meine das.
Chicago has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's not easy to guard a long player like Jared Allen. So easy for him to get into a shooting motion.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jared Allen. 2 shots.
And Allen drops them both. Chicago leading by 14. Now MP. 15 points in the game. Back to Reeves. Good.
Yes.
MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. On the wing, Mitchell. .58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bay with a screen on White. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Beringer pulls it down. Berenger's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he jams it with authority.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the basket by MP.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And here's Bay. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago
Boah.
cruising into the quarter break.
22 Punkte vorne.
A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for being with us. We're happy. You happy? Everything is going as planned in Game 7 for the Chicago Bulls.
Their bench doesn't look like a bench at all. It looks like they have 2 starting units.
And that means no rest for the defense. They're out there huffing and puffing.
Huffing and puffing.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. Those And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Cavaliers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And it's time for an injury report.
Thank you. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Allie Banks, as always, we appreciate the report.
Boy, this is where you need everyone in your support system to be around him and be encouraging, because this is going to be a long road to recovery.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Saddiq Bey is out there with Allen. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 22 is the biggest lead. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Mitchell outside. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Inside. Here's McBride, and the layup's good off the
bullshit.
McBride's got 6.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Down low, Baron J, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Ein Moment.
Cavaliers have gone
So.
3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's McBride, covered by MP. The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already. Them both.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
Ah,
At the line for the Cavaliers, Miles McBride. 2 shots.
And McBride drops them both.
damn.
Here's MP. 20 points for him. Pass to Buzelis.
Oh, fuck.
MP outside. The
Was? Was?
Cavaliers pull it in.
Huh?
Here's Tyson, covered by MP. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Berenger. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's McBride, covered by MP.
Oh, fuck.
For 3, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Chicago leading by 19. Now, here's MP. Outside, George. And finishes
Oh,
it up.
mein
One-hand
Gott.
jam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his
Yo.
rebounding as he does.
You know what?
Joel.
He loves that
Berenger,
part of the game,
holy shit.
And it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Pass to Bay. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bay's got 6 points.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples?
Toppins checked in for the Bulls. Hawkins checked in for Cleveland. MP high post. Out to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Bucket is good. MP's got 22.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
McBride's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Yes, that goes in. He's got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
McBride with the ball. MP's there.
Sehr gut.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Ja.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after
Nimm mich raus.
mistake, a comedy
Coach,
of errors.
Wechsel. Nimm mich raus.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Chicago.
Nein, du sollst mich rausnehmen, Bro. Ich bin
The Bulls leading by
erschöpft wie sonst was.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Poole with no one around. Trains the 3-pointer. Poole's got his second bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Tyson. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Timeout called, the Bulls. Williams is checked in for Bouchard. And Cleveland with a change here too. Edwards, he's checked in for Allen.
Oh, bitte. Oh, Mann, ey.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Pass to Oubre. And again, another assist.
Yeah, this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. It has been a masterful performance.
That's
Tyson. And another miss by Cleveland.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be firmly.
And another assist.
And would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a
playoff
postseason
assists.
game?
Oh, Lord.
On one hand, it's astounding. On the other hand, well, we saw this coming almost from the opening tip.
And MP with an absolute gem of a game here. He knows how much this game means, and he's absolutely carved up the defense with his passing.
Oubre, good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. McBride passes to Hawkins. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't
Fuck.
convert to stop
Okay, geht rein, aber.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Bay. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And
Boah, Alter. Unsere Jungs ziehen weg. So früh schon.
Webb's checked in for Patrick Williams. Austin Reeves comes in for Oubre. And MP subbed in for Lillard. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's MP. Reeves outside. Carries it from three-point range.
yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Webb out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Toppin. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's MP in at the point guard position.
Yeah, I love the communication.
Oh, bro,
and the
holy
chemistry
shit.
between those teams.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
The fuck you mean? Ich muss mehr auf den Basketball aufpassen.
He's checked in for Webb and Lillard subbed in for
Wenn halt
Jordan
Toppin
Poole.
einfach nicht durchgekommen ist durch seinen Verteidiger, dann was soll ich machen?
For DiVincenzo. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Here's MP. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Let's go.
MP's got 26 points. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Cavaliers. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
Three-pointer.
Fuck.
MP, no good.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. DiVincenzo passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Lillard. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Bruder, ja, das war
Here's
obvious.
a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago.
Ah, fuck.
Oubre checked in for Williams. And it's Poole in for Austin.
Was soll ich machen?
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's MP. Count it, good. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Pulls up, high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
Now, here's MP.
Boah, Alter, was war das denn?
This is what you're trying
Junge, was war das?
to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for a series that went the distance, you have to admire how they were able to close it out here as the time winds down.
Yeah, well, you never know going into a Game 7 like this who is going to rise to the occasion. I think they showed they had exactly what was needed. That extra grit and grind to fight for the win, fight for the series, and congratulations are definitely in order.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved. Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
The three from MP. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 37.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Digga, 37-27, das ist insane.
Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round one in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a Game 7, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round two. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
Let's go! Oha! Das war schon mal ganz gut. Gucken wir mal weiter. Wer ist noch alles durch? Oh, hier geht es zu einem Game 7 zwischen den Timberwolves und Mavs. Wenn ich mal kurz gucken darf, weil da jetzt mal ohne Witz. Die haben Kyrie, die haben Flag, die haben Anthony Davis. Aber die anderen haben halt gefühlt... Okay, doch, die haben auch schon ein starkes Roster. Aber dann finde ich krass, dass die in der Regular Season so kacke waren. Ja gut, die haben halt immer noch deren... Hatten die nicht eigentlich mal mehrere 90 Overall-Spieler? Ja, Jalen Williams. Die haben 93 Overall-Spieler. Achso, doch da, ja. Hier, die haben nur Luka. Und ja, okay, gut, OKC hat gewonnen. Hier, die Suns haben verloren gegen die Pelicans. Oh. Und die haben Jeremiah Fierce, okay. Oh mein Gott, 93 Overall. Die Aaron Fox gerade so drunter. Oh. Und die haben halt... Bruder! Amen Thompson. Das sind... Oh mein Gott. Hier. Toronto hat geswappt. Okay, nee, Nets kommen durch. Atlanta kommt durch gegen Boston und... Chicago. Und jetzt hätten wir quasi das Rückspiel. Oh. Oh, ich kann... Geil, ja. Ich will... Mitte erhöhen. Geht das überhaupt noch? Ich meine, ich würde das hier gerne erhöhen. Okay, ich glaube, ich nehme das so. Let's go. Zack. Aber jetzt ist Rematch zwischen uns und den Hawks. Also Eastern Conference Finals Rematch. Come on, second win. Ja. Also second game win. 40-10. Seid hier. Boah. Bitte. Fuck! Bruder, die Hawks geben uns richtig krasse... ...59, 5 und 11. Oh. Okay, hier ist das Ding. Wenn wir das Game jetzt gewinnen, dann spiele ich weiter. Dann spiele ich das nächste Spiel, Game 3. Aber wenn wir das jetzt hier verlieren, dann sind wir raus. Oh mein Gott. Okay, Leute. Wir überleben noch. Oh mein Gott. Okay. Auf ins nächste Spiel.